Alright guys, so I'm back here. And with that, oh my goodness, I literally just clicked on this button and it decides to quit out of it. I don't know what's going on. What I can tell you is, oh my goodness, I'm gonna shoot someone right now. I'm really getting mad. Okay, so where does this leave us now? So this next series is gonna be between V-Gundam. It's gonna be a TVT V-Gundam versus the Marine here. Okay. The Marine is the guy that has the really funny looking face. Marine was last week, or not last week, but day 5. It was, yeah. And this guy, the Marine isn't bad. You know, I wouldn't think he's anything super special. If we look at the track record of both these players, Gundam beat Reach. I wouldn't say that was really convincingly against Reach, but he beat Reach nonetheless, and it was a Terran favored map, so I'm not really sure if that really goes towards him or not. The Marine did lose to Yellow, but honestly, I'm not really sure if that's a super big loss anyway, and what is going on right there. And the Marine versus Reach won, so I guess if you just do the transitive property of players, if Marine lost to Reach and Gundam beat Reach, then I guess you could say that. But I mean, those are two different matchups anyway, and it's not TVT. And I'm just looking V-Gundam, and then alright, hold on. And then we're also V-Gundam versus Yellow. Gundam beats Yellow, but still no TVT. And then we have to look up what the Marine has been up to recently. The Marine. No, and this will just be Marine's last game, I believe, because I don't think the Marine has played. We have Marine played on day 4. Hold on. How did Marine play twice? I guess I mean, well, did he play 3 times in a row? Because that doesn't make sense. No, the Marine. Okay, that will be Gundam right there. V-Gundam. And I'm just trying to look at the track record of both these players. I don't think they've had TVTs. I'm looking. I'm not. Gundam versus Reach. Marine versus Yellow. Marine versus Reach. Gundam versus Yellow. Yellow versus Reach, no, that doesn't matter. And Gundam versus the Marine. The Marine looks way different right now, actually. But it still looks kind of funny. And terrible haircut. But alright, so you know, I do not have enough information to formulate an opinion. I do not have enough information to formulate an opinion on this. There's just not enough information given off of what we've seen so far that to verify what's going on. So I am going to shut up and about this portion, at least, and figure out what's going on. Now the map. I really wish I was watching the VOD while I was searching, because I do not know the map. But TVT, if it's on Neo Jungle Story again, I am a very happy person. I love that map for TVTs, watching them release. It's so entertaining. The TVTs on that map. Any TVT, really, if you think TVTs are kind of stale and stagnated and just boring now, like, go watch the TVTs. I mean, like, every TVT at this point has been on Neo Jungle Story, so they're all pretty good. If you want to see a little bit different variation of TVT, that's a good map. Alright, so this is going to be Neo Legacy of Char, actually. Which is interesting. But TVT on this map, you know, I don't even know. I mean, my TVT has been skewed of what we've seen so far. Neo Jungle Story is a map that has a specific build order. You have to play that map in a certain way, and because of my knowledge of only seeing TVTs on that map, I can't really speculate how this map's gonna go down. Or actually no, but I can't. I'll try to speculate here. I think you may just have one base builds. Maybe actually this might be a map where you can FE on. If you do like a siege expand, or maybe even like a 2-fact into expand, it is probably the most economic build you can do. We may even have bio for all we know. I don't know. But Gundam Man, I hope that you do well. Also from Marine, I hope you do well as well. So I'm very excited for this TVT. And I just need to get a piece of paper real quick.
처음으로 펼쳐지는 테란 대 테란의 대결입니다. 2승을 올리고 있는 조정현 선수, 2패를 기록하고 있는 김정민 선수. 그러나 팬들 숫자는 김정민 선수가 더 많아 보입니다. 자, 과연 조정현 선수가 김정민 선수의 팬들 좀 뺏어올 수 있을지 기대가 됩니다. 두 선수의 대결 지켜보도록 하죠.
Awesome. Alright, so the game's actually going to start right now.
코카콜라 배 온게임 내 스타리그 16강 오늘 마지막 날입니다. 제 경기를 제외한 계산입니다. 자, B조의 경기입니다.
Alright, TVT action.
조정현 선수, 홍준호 선수가 8강에 올라가 있는 상태, 박정섭, 김정민 선수는 탈락한 상태입니다. 이 선수가 조정현 선수인데,
and that will be awesome V-Gundam right there with the really awesome hair. I would have to say, I like the hair. It's kind of awesome as well. Look at that smile. Look at that. He's very happy. He is happy. He is happy right there. Gundam is a very happy dude. And that is going to be TheMarine. Okay, dude. I don't know what happened to the really funny looking dude, but... Oh, you know what? It actually might have been Marine who was really funny looking, but he had glasses on. But that will be actually Marine right there. Alright guys, we're going to be gearing up for this TVT of epic proportion. Division B of Day 6 here of the Coca-Cola OSL rebroadcast for the Puka Relive series. Let's jump right into it. Okay. Okay, TheMarine. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner as our orange Terran will be V-Gundam. With the orange hair as well, actually. Goes well with the coloring right there. Can't complain. And in the top left-hand corner, as the red Terran, it'll be TheMarine. This guy, I guess I'm thinking of his other dude's name, which is actually Marine. Very, very, very peculiar names right there, but it will be a TVT, and we need to go change this V-Gundam. I really wish I knew Korean though. Like I know some Chinese, but like honestly, I really wish. Wow, I almost said like I was actually. I'm not sure if you ever type something on the computer, okay, where you're just off like one keystroke, like you're like one key over to the left or right or something when you're typing something in when you're just not looking. And when I was typing in TheMarine, it actually came out to be something similar to Naruto. Actually, I don't know how it worked, but apparently when I was just keystroking what I thought was going to be Marine, it actually came out to be Naruto. Marine. Oh, I guess it is. Yeah. No. Actually, if you look at the keyboard, it actually does make sense right there. Because the N's right next to the M, the A is where the A is, Nar, and then I was gonna say Marine, which I hit the R, M-R-I, which I hit Naruto, Naru, and then E, I guess I somehow hit T by accident, Naruto. I mean, I didn't hit 0, but it was kind of cool. Okay, so we have Marine tight welling off. That can be to shut down. Or that may even probably encourages more one-base build, just so you can deny scouting information really quickly. It will be cross position, which may even allow for more dropship play. I don't know how effective it will be. Because the map is fairly open, and if you get turrets, I think it might be a little bit difficult right here. Apparently, he's drawing a circle in Windows Paint 2000 or 98. They really need to change the color, though. I'm really saying, or reset like they just did. And they're talking about the dropship right now, so I think they might be talking about the dropship right now. It's nice that the Brood War units' names in Korean don't actually change, which is really awesome. They say dropship, something like that. That's really terrible Korean. I don't even know the syllables, so I couldn't even replicate it. I could replicate Japanese and I could replicate a Chinese person talking, but I can't do a Korean person because I've never studied their language. But so a factor's coming out for a Gundam right now. I wouldn't expect bioplay. Yeah, I mean, being a Terran player myself, I am still experimenting with bioplay because I really like to do it in like all matchups. I'm really bad at it, but I really like to do it. I don't even think if it's even old school or anything that it's really you're not really gonna see, and it's gonna be 2-port Wraith. Okay. Both players are actually going to be going up 2-port Wraith. Well, actually, you know what it could be? It may be like a form of drop with 2-port Wraith, using the factory to pump out a couple vultures, just so you can mineral dump into something, then get the control tower, get a dropship out, and then if you want to even continue getting cloak at that point, that would be even interesting. It wouldn't actually be a terrible build when I think about it. It's a more effective way to utilize everything than just 2-port Wraith instead of just disregarding your barracks and or disregarding your factory altogether. This would allow you to get, if you were able to get dropship, do a vulture drop at the same time of harassing with Wraith and stuff. But this Marine though will actually save the day from this engagement right here. So nice pickup for Marine. Gundam being a little careless right there. Wasn't expecting that. And now there's the control tower, so it looks like it's going to be a Wraith dropship vulture drop of some degree. Or it might just be there for a cloak. I've never seen this build, but I'm speculating at this point. I've never seen this before, so this TBT is different. So he's actually going to be going Wraith. That barracks will see the control tower blinking. I mean, you can only get one of two upgrades right there. He could, I believe, the increased energy is I guess he could fake cloak. Enforce like an overreaction, but I doubt he would cancel it. But hey, there's always that option. I'm thinking more StarCraft 2-esque when you go Cloak Banshee, as it's a more common opening where you fake the cloak out. But anyway. I still wish we had the vulture drop though going on here, because I still feel like you could do it. But getting up a turret right now, Wraith are really terrible against turrets. We have a proxy barracks in the main base of the Marine. He's doing nothing to stop it. This could be problematic. Did he just kill the Marine? I think he just killed the Marine with the Wraith. Okay, so that barracks actually isn't gonna do anything. The only reason why I lowered it was because the Wraith are really good. Wow, what is this? Gundam, what are you doing? Gundam, this is just wow. He's just gonna walk right through that. Gundam is gonna be going like a 2-fact build of sorts, and he's gonna do like a 1-1-1-esque, I guess. But oh, this is just mean. Gundam, man, you are just mean. Gonna use the high ground to his advantage. Yeah, he's gonna do like a 1-1-1, except without any kind of air. This is unfortunate, but he's gonna lose a tank. There's so many Wraith out right now. This really punishes this. He's trying to get up a second turret here to defend these tanks right here. He might be able to repair that one to safety right here. But interesting build. Can Gundam pull it off is the real question. Gundam looks really intense right now with his orange hair. Gonna get the eBay up there so he can view it, but I mean that's just gonna get shut down immediately with 4 or 5 Wraithman. Like that's gonna be tough. And there's the Goliath out there, but the Goliath actually have a purpose right now because well, there's a bunch of Wraiths out. I'm surprised he actually hasn't devoted another SCV to come back and repair, but at this time, we're going to have an expansion by Marine. He feels like he's confident to defend this. And at the same time, really, Gundam is off of 1 base all in at this point. Going to scan. Goliath are going to try to do their best to kill these off. Wraith really have low HP. Going to be setting up a safe shank right here. Marine should be okay to deal with this now. Trying to get the eBay up there to defend. Trying to get up as many turrets as possible. But the SCVs are just getting sniped off before it can really do anything. And the EA is taking a lot of fire right now. I think this pressure by V-Gundam is pretty much been covered really very well by Marine. He's gonna try. He's gonna try. I mean, at this point, I mean, there really is no plan B. He really needs to just continue to be aggressive until he can get up his expansion, which he's doing right now. So while Gundam really hasn't done a whole lot, he is aggressive enough that he will stall for his expansion up. Now from there, when he loses his whole army, does it matter? I don't know. But okay, the eBay is just going into like 4 turrets right now. More Goliaths are coming out right here. Now here comes the Goliath of the old school TBT. The eBay will go down after all that. And okay, so we have a lot of Goliath out, but now his tanks are now reset, which is unfortunate because it's TBT. I'm still surprised. I wonder if actually V-Gundam is going to continue to build Goliath, because again, this isn't he didn't. What am I trying to say? I don't even remember what saying. Well, this isn't Neo Jungle Story where Goliath are really necessity. Here, you can kind of get away with not needing them, and I wonder if he's going to continue creating them. I hope he's making tanks, because he'd be really silly not to. And he's going to be getting dropships of what it appears. Goliath is just coming in here killing off tanks. Okay, so Gundam's just A-moving at this point, but he's not target firing the tank, which was the issue, not the... Oh, okay. Apparently you want to prioritize the Wraith over the tank, but okay. That nerd on the right, man, he's just like, oh man, what can I play? Why? Oh no. Okay, so what are we having here? These Wraiths are still being pretty annoying right here. I think we're just gonna go probably into what a quote-unquote standard TBT now, where we're gonna have siege lines. That center part of the map is very... Is he gonna expand again? Or is he just gonna pressure a lot? He's gonna try to get center map control. So actually, Marine's gonna try to station himself on the center of the map. It's not a bad position. Really, when Gundam's gonna have a lower... It's not gonna have as much supply. And a Valkyrie! Whoa. Valkyrie versus Wraith, generally I wouldn't say is a great matchup, because Wraith have really good anti-air damage. As you see, this thing will just die immediately. He'll save it, but then he's just going to go back and repair it, which seems just silly after he spent so much on that Valkyrie. But interesting choice by V-Gundam. But really, Marine knows that Gundam can't really pressure at this point. He's going to put on the initiative and pressure himself. Gundam's going to be on a little bit on the back foot at this point in time, and at the same time, Marine's going to be expanding behind all of this, so this is really fine by Marine. And he's going to do his own, like, ESC-111. Gundam is just like, yo, I can't deal with this pain. And this is his whole mineral line's just gone. This Valkyrie is just chilling there. I can't figure it out, and he's losing a whole bunch of tech buildings, which is important. And the siege line's getting shielded upon it as well. This is really unfortunate for Gundam. And Marine, well done, my friend. Well done indeed. Well done. I'm very proud of you. And can Gundam even deal with this? He decided to get Valkyries of all things, which I think is a mistake. I mean, the reason why I question that is just because, like, even if it's old, okay, even if Brood War's old, like, these units still have their main purposes here. If a Wraith can, like, one-shot a Valkyrie, okay, now if there's two, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. I take that back. I sound stupid. It's kind of like I was kind of thinking in terms of, like, would you use, like, to counter Corsair, and if you were to go have like an he's gonna fodder tanks. He just foddered a tank for no reason. Okay, Gundam Marine's just chilling there. The Marine's just chilling there, being his awesomeness. But I was thinking, like, because like an island PvP where you have carriers and scouts, the reason why you don't use Corsair because they just take forever to kill off carriers, but the DPS of scouts are just absolutely insane for anti-air, and that's what I was assuming the Wraith were going to do versus the Valkyrie, because the Valkyrie is splash damage, the Corsair splash damage, and the Wraith are scouts, so. But who knows. And going to be landing on the high ground right here to get a high ground vision. Will potentially lose a Valkyrie, but really Gundam is even being ballsy enough to take a third base of his own self right now, and the Marines continue to rally units here. The one counter is to just drop, but really, I don't really think Gundam has enough to really deal with that. This game, I think, is just over. I mean, if you recall, I mean, Gundam went really all in to do some kind of like 1-1-1-esque builds that I never really understood. I like the idea of it. It was entertaining to watch, but really it's kind of like even ex-pros Artosis and Tasteless were saying if Brood War all-ins were just super unforgiving if it didn't work. Oh, look at this. This is what I was saying. If he can drop in the top left-hand corner, it's really nice. Except the little overlays in the way of it, but you see the whole point. And it'll get away. So this is how he's going to be able to come back from this game if he can. But even Tastosis was saying that ex-pro Brood War players is that all-ins in Brood War were just really tough to come back from. Like, it was nearly impossible to come back from. And we might just see that in this game. Because, I mean, look at the main base of Gundam. He is completely just decimated. And he's now in, like, production. But he's still, I guess he's harassing the natural. I mean, that's what he has to do to come back. It's all that he can do. He's going to try to drop on top of this, but the tanks have such a nice spread on them. He's Goliath killed off a tank, the one tank, which is a start, but I mean we have 4 more tanks being rallied over here, and the fact that the Marine is taking a 4th base at this point that really has not been punished yet. So it's pretty much off a 3 base economy versus the 1 base. That itself is probably just great enough for that. And just look at the positioning right now. How can Gundam strategically attack this position right now with what he has? Oh, look at this. He actually tried to expand to the top right. But, I mean, look how many tanks there are. And this is unfortunate. He's going to lose his command center. There's no way he can save his command center. And that's a terrible blow as well. But I'm just trying to think strategically what can Gundam do at this point. Continue to drop, but they might just be the point of no return, and this is where I would say GG. Because he can't even mine from his main base right now. If he just drops like 2 SCVs to get up turrets up there, and just stop dropships from getting up there, I mean, this is just game over. I mean, that's the only way he can try to break through his contained, is try to reclaim his main base, but he's losing half his main base in the process, trying to defend. And he's just gonna bring SCVs to... What are you doing, Gundam? Gundam, what are you... Why would you do that? I mean, I guess to draw fire. To draw fire. He wasted SCVs to draw fire to kill off the tank. Okay. I wouldn't have thought that would work, but okay. Battle Cruiser operational. We have BCs coming out now. Sky Terran is now coming out. Late game TBT. Might even have nukes as well. But I don't even think Marine needs it at this point. It's kind of crazy how far ahead he is, and the fact that Gundam is still in this game is questionable. But something I can tell you about Gundam's GBT is that he's very aggressive. I like that. It's just when you don't win with the all-in and you're down by 5 bases, you should probably GG. But say coming in here, Marine's gonna be setting up with a lot of tanks right here. Nice camera shot of the audience right here. He's just gonna aim move with tanks and Goliath right here. He's gonna kill off both of these command centers. If they land, the tanks will shoot at them. They're in the air. Goliath will do their anti-air things, and this hurts. There's like 8 tanks in that unit composition, and this hurts. He's gonna lose the main base mining again. Gundam is just like, what is going on right now? Gundam, I like Gundam. His facial expressions are really good. He's more of a happy guy. You saw him smiling at the beginning of it. Gundam's really chill, dude. Or chill, rather. Just optimistic dude, I guess. But I mean, we have what, the 6th base going up. 6th base going up for Marine at this time, and he's just starting to blast through everything that is in his way. And wow. And the refinery's gonna go down, which is just gonna. He went battle cruisers in this predicament, okay, but can he defend? Can he Yamato? The one race. That BC might have enough to defend. This could work, and the one lone battle cruiser will allow him to defend at this point. Maybe trying to get up Yamato, that might help him. He's putting down another command center and another starport, and he's just gonna aim it with a good amount of his tanks, and we'll clean up these ones. And Gundam will finally break out of this contain. Except the downside is that there's 5 battle cruisers going down to his base, and they already have +1, and probably still getting double upgrades at this point in time. And Marine, just look at Marine's just casual, and then Gundam's just like, yeah, I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna try hard. But just look at the map, just look at the mini map, look how many bases Marine's off of that right now. Okay, he's gonna be setting up the eBay right now as well, if that's really important. Double command center, so he's gonna try to double expand here. It's only sad though that Marine almost already has every base in the game on the map, except for the island maps at like the 12 and 6, which I've never seen actually taken. Actually, no, I lied. I've seen that one time when it was like a base trade and they tried to take that base, but or was that actually, no, I'm thinking of Ragnarok. GG. Oh wow, battle. No, that's not GG. Look at him. He's just like happy. Like he's happy. Oh no, that was a GG. He just looked happy. He's just like, yeah, dude, you know, I lost, but it's okay. I'm V-Gundam. Marine's just like, yeah, just another win for me, yo. Marine, 'cause I'm cool. Alright, so that was entertaining. That was very entertaining. So with that, I think we should just go on to our next game, guys, unless you have any other pressing matters, as chat has been pretty much dead up to this point, and yeah. So why don't we just go on to our next game right here of the Coca-Cola OSL, guys. Thanks for watching, and congratulations to TheMarine for taking down Gundam. If we also just want to look at this in terms of where they stand right now. Each player plays 3 matches. Let's see. TheMarine lost to Yellow, so he's 0-1. He plays Reach. He's 0-2. So right now, Marine is actually 1-2, despite a pretty good victory in that game. But I'm not really quite sure if he's going to go in the round of 8. There might be a tiebreaker for the guy. We'll have to see. And V-Gundam will end with a V-Gundam beat Reach. I know that. V-Gundam versus Yellow. Gundam wins. So actually, Gundam is actually up 2-1. He's actually tied with Boxer right now. So they may even have like a TVT series, which would be very entertaining. If Boxer versus V-Gundam, I would like to see that. We may actually have that. We might have that. I don't know, but we may. I think it actually might. No, I don't think they're going to be playing because they're 2 different divisions. But anyway, I'll end this VOD here, guys, and we'll go on to our game number 3.